Hey guys, welcome back to the mat with me. Today we're going to be going through a 20-minute standing body series that you can really do from anywhere. I really love to do this one if I'm traveling, maybe I don't have a mat with me, maybe I'm not in my usual environment, maybe I'm really short on time. I just love to add it in, get a bit of movement to the body, re-energize myself and hit a bit of a reset. And with that, I just wanted to remind you that we don't need a key moment or a milestone or a new year to start moving our body. And by creating these videos, I really want to show you that it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to sign up for a gym membership. You don't have to have a rigid routine. If you love that, great. If that works for you, amazing. But a lot of us are short on time. We don't have the capacity. And what is most important and what I think is the biggest win is when you can bring movement into your everyday life, into your habits in a way that you actually enjoy it. Above all, enjoyment is the key. It will make it feel like it's a lot less of a chore, and really giving back to our body is so important. So even in just 15 minutes like a session today that you could do from anywhere, maybe you're traveling, maybe you're out of your usual routine, maybe you don't have a mat with you, you can incorporate these style classes into your day-to-day and start to pour back into your cup a little bit more and just make you feel a little bit better than you did before you got on the mat. So if this reaches even one of you and helps you do that, then I'm happy. So guys, let's get stuck into it. Let's warm up our body a little bit. Feet about hip distance apart. What I'm going to get you to do is start to swing your arms. So just nice and loosely swinging them up, swinging them down. Give me a couple of deep breaths here. Just starting to loosen up through the upper body. Last one for me. And now as we do this, I want you to lift one knee and down, other leg and down. And we're just going to move through a series of marches with some arm swings to really loosen up through all the extremities of the body. Start to get a little heat in the body. Breathing throughout this. Now if the coordination is not working for you, that's absolutely fine. The main thing is to just start to move. Start to warm up those joints. 3 more like this. From here, I'm going to get you to bring your palms down as if you're pressing towards the floor. We're just going to rotate from side to side, so releasing the heel of the foot of the opposite leg with which your weight is bearing. Start to rotate through the middle and upper back, getting a bit of lateral rotation here. Breathe through that for me. Exhaling on that twist as you draw those ribs down. 2 more like that. Last one. From here, bring those palms down to outside of your body and just roll those shoulders for me. So releasing any tension in the neck and the shoulders, just rolling them back, down and away from ears, warming up through the upper body, warming up through the chest. 2 more. And then on this last one, we're going to reverse it, rolling forward. 3, 2, last one. Clasp your hands together behind your back and just pull them away from your body just to expand through the chest. So come to the side so that you can see. Pull your clasped palms away, expanding through the chest, keeping the chest proud, just stretching out here. Maybe you're swiveling from side to side, getting a little bit more of a stretch through the chest here and the deltoids, the shoulder muscles. Beautiful. Now for our first exercise, we're going to start in a squat position. From here, palms behind the ears. Inhale as you lower down, sending your hips towards the back behind you as if you're sitting on a chair. Exhale to come back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to come back up. 2 more like that. Think of pressing your belly button to your spine to protect your lower back as you come into your squat. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Last one. As we come up to the top, I'm going to get you to bring your left elbow to your right knee into an oblique crunch. Back down into a squat. We're going to do it on the opposite side. This will test your balance. That's absolutely fine. If you feel any shaking or instability, because what we're doing here is starting to train that. So this is a great one for your obliques, the muscles on the side of your body that are really getting incorporated in that crunch. Make sure you exhale as you're rotating into that oblique crunch. Down and up. If this is too much for you at all, don't sit back so deep into that squat and then come up into your oblique rotation. You can also avoid doing the squat altogether if that's just a little bit too much for you. You can just stay up here, working through that oblique rotation. For the rest of us, we're going to come back into our squat with rotation. 2 more like this. Last one. Beautiful. Palms remain up by the ears. We're going to come into a slight different variation. We're going to bring the same elbow and same knee into a crunch. Exhaling in that crunch. Really working the side body here. Keeping the neck nice and long. Pressing your belly button to your spine. Keeping the core engaged. If at any point you need to slow it down, please do. But what we're really trying to do is create a little bit of burn in the body in a short 20-minute pocket. 2 more like that. Last one. Very nice. Okay, now we're going to heel toe our feet in so they're hip distance apart. We're going to come into a single leg deadlift to a single leg squat, back to back. So we're going to increase that fire a little bit, and we're really going to get that lower body starting to feel that burn. I'm going to come to the side so that you can see the setup. We're going to shift our weight into the left foot. Our right leg is going to remain in line with our hips, so we're not narrowing our stance, but we're going to bring those toes just behind the heel of our left foot. This is what we call a B stance. So here, I'll show you from the front. You can see that I've still got a nice hip distance between my legs. From the side, you can see that my toes are just behind the heel of my left foot. From here, we are going to send our hips back to the wall behind us in a hinge movement, bringing our arms down to the floor as if we're sinking down to touch it. Exhale as you come back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to come back up. Really sitting back. So what I don't want you to do is crumpling forward. We're really trying to keep our left leg in place and just send those hips back, really working through that left glute and hamstring. Head and neck nice and long. Gaze stays trained on the mat. Now we're going to add in that squat. So we come down into our single leg deadlift. We're going to bring our arms up by our sides, and then we're going to drop down into a single leg squat and come back up. Arms go back down, coming into our deadlift. Exhale, arms come up, down into a single leg squat. Let's start to move through this a little bit more fluid. So sending the hips back, sending the body down into a squat. You're really going to start to feel this in the left glute. You're even going to start to feel some shakes in your right leg. It's helping to stabilize you. We're focusing on sending our hips towards the wall behind us. We're sitting down into that squat position, breathing throughout this, keeping the arms nice and strong, feeling a little bit of tension in those as well. 2 more like this. And last one. Shift your weight into your right leg. From here, you're going to press those left toes to be just behind the heel of the right foot. Again, always keeping those feet hip distance apart. From here, we're going to send our hips back towards the wall behind us, so really hinging. Our chest folds forward towards the mat. Exhale to come up. Starting in that deadlift as we get a little bit more familiar with it. Squeezing that glute on the return. Lowering down, hips go back towards the wall, come back up, squeezing at the top, down, back up. Now from here, we're going to add in the squat. So we're going to hinge to come down into our deadlift, exhale to come back up, arms come up. We're going to drop down into our squat and come back up. hinging back. Gaze stays trained on the mat, arms up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come back up. Starting to really feel that burn in the working leg. For me, the right glute at the moment is on fire. Beautiful. Keeping our head and neck nice and long. Shoulders away from our ears. Keep moving through this for me. Really starting to create the burn in the body. Breathe throughout this movement for me. Two more like that. Last one. Great job. Now from here, bring our left foot to be in line with our right. Feet still remain hip distance apart. We're going to come into a slight bend, so sending those hips back ever so much, pressing your belly button to your spine, so really rotating those hips under to protect the lower back. We're not folding too much forward, but we're also not arching through the spine. So just really pressing the belly button to the spine, keeping a nice flat angle to the back. From here, we're going to bring our arms up into that raised position, and we're going to come into a tricep kickback. So from here, we're going to exhale as we push behind us, rotating our palms up to the ceiling, bringing them back and pressing back. Neck nice and long. Keep your gaze trained in front of you, so it's probably just going to be beyond the end of the mat. You're really just keeping your elbows pinned to your side body as you work those triceps. No tension in the neck. From here, we're going to reach up into a Y and then come back down into our triceps. So we're going to layer it with a Y raise to a tricep kickback. We're going to keep ourselves in this hinged position, so you are going to feel your glutes burning throughout this. With the core working as well, your entire body is working to keep you stable or working through your triceps. So if this is too much for you, stand back up, shake it out a little bit and come back down into it, making sure you're pressing that belly button to your spine, knitting those ribs down in your starting position, pressing back into the triceps, coming out into the Y. Give me 4 more like this. Moving almost as if you're moving your fingers and your arms through honey to really create that tension in the body. And last one. Beautiful. Now we're going to do all of that one more time. The first round we were really getting to grips with what the exercises were. Now we're going to layer it on, going to add a couple of pulses in there and really make it burn. So from our first movement was our squat to oblique cross body crunch. So hands behind the ears. Inhale as you lower down into your squat. Exhale as you bring your opposite knee to elbow. Beautiful. From here, I want you to give me 10 reps. Nice big deep breath for me. Exhale. 7 more. 6. 5. Keep going. Neck nice and long. 4. 3. 2. Knitting those ribs down. Last one. Now, palms remain at the ears. We're going to bring our right elbow to our right knee, crunching them together. Nice. Might take a minute for you to just get your bearings. That's absolutely fine. The coordination will come. Really starting to feel the obliques and the side body working as you come into those crunches. Now from here, give me 4 more like this. We're going to add some pulses on the same side. Last one. Come over, shift our weight ever so slightly into that left foot. From here, we're going to just crunch the right elbow to the right knee. Remaining on the same side. Doubling down, creating that fire. Keeping a bend to that left knee to stabilize you. Give me 4 more like this. exhaling as you crunch. 3, keep going. 2, last one. Nice. Shifting the weight over to your right foot. From here, we're going to point that left toe. We're going to bring the elbow to the knee. Nice. Strong breath out. Exhaling as you bring those ribs down towards your hip bone. As you're crunching into that side body. Keep going for me. 4 more like this. 3. Last 2. Last one. Beautiful. Coming down into our single leg deadlift. I want you to start on the opposite leg as what you did last time. So last time I started on the left. Now I'm going to start on the right. So shifting my weight to the right side, bringing my left toes just behind my right heel. From here, I'm going to send my hips back into that single leg deadlift. From here, we're going to come straight into our squat. Down into our deadlift, and then into our squat. Sending those hips back towards the wall behind you, and then down towards the mat. Keeping tension in the arms, keeping that neck nice and long. Shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. Give me 4 more like this. Hinging at the hips. Feeling those shakes. 3. Keep breathing. 2. Last one. Come back into that single leg deadlift for me. And I want you to pulse here for 10, 9, feeling in the glute. 7, squeeze. 6, press your heel into the mat. 4, 3, 2, last one. Up into standing. And we're going to do the same in the single leg squat. Ready? For 10, 9, press the belly button to your spine. 7, breathe for me. 6, 5, I know it burns. 4, press your heel into the floor. 2, last one, and come up. Shooting the weight into the left foot. Bring the right toes behind the left heel. From here, we're going to roll straight into the left leg. So hinging back, sending our hips back towards the wall. Bringing our palms up, sitting down towards the mat in our squat. Down. Hinge those hips back. Breathe for me. We're really pumping and getting the heart rate working here. We're really working the body here, getting that heart rate up. Keep breathing for me, sending those hips back. Really use the breath here. Exhale to come back up. Down. Up. Down. Nice. Again, keeping that tension in the arms. Starting to feel the burn in the legs. 4 more like this. You're doing well, guys. 3. Last 2. Last 1. And down. And then we're going to come into that single leg deadlift. And we're going to pulse for 10. 9, squeeze that left glute. 8. 7, send it back towards the wall behind you. 5. Heel presses into the floor. 3, 2. Last one, come up. Bring those arms up. And we're going to pulse in the squat. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe for me. 5, press your heel into the mat. 4, pressing that knee out to the side, so not caving in. 2, last 1, and up. Beautiful. From here, just keep those feet hip distance apart. We're going to come into our hinged position, sending our hips to the wall behind us, pressing our belly button to our spine. Our arms are going to come up. Then we're going to press through honey as we come into our tricep kickback. Gaze is nice and long, just towards the end of the mat for me. Exhale. Really starting to feel those triceps work. Squeezing through the back of the arms. Neck nice and long. Think as if you're pushing your palms through honey. Keeping those elbows locked to the side body. Now we're going to add in that Y. So come back. Y. and down into our tricep kick back. In, up, down, back. In, up, down, back. Keep breathing. Keep going. And 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. And back. From here, we're going to do some pulses, squeezing those triceps, activating that mind muscle connection. So thinking about the triceps, squeezing them, and we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, shoulders away from your ears, 4, breathe for me, 3, 2, last 1. Nice. Whew, guys, I am sweating. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of a cool down from here. So we did a lot of work on the obliques, feet just wider than hip distance. You're gonna bring your right palm over towards the left side, stretching through that right side body. Give me a big deep breath in and exhale. One more big deep breath in and exhale. Cut with that arm over. We're going to come over to the left side. So left palm goes towards the right wall. Really stretching through the side body. Give me a big deep breath in and out. One more like that. In and exhale. Beautiful. Bring that arm down. From here, we're going to place those palms behind our back again and just stretch out a little bit through the chest. Maybe swing from side to side, stretching through the shoulders. From here, I'm going to get you to thread your right palm behind your back. And we're just going to press on that right elbow to stretch out the triceps. They got a good work there. Big deep breath in for me. And exhale. Switch it over. Left palm onto the back, right palm presses the left elbow down, big deep breath in, and exhale. Very nice. Great job. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. I'm going to pivot slightly so you guys can see on the side. From here, I want you to press the heel of your right foot just out to the front, in front of your left foot, moving your palms down towards the mat to really stretch through the back of the hamstrings. You might even start to feel a little bit of stretch through the calf. You can place your foot flat down on the mat, or you can pick up those toes ever so slightly to increase that stretch a little bit. Really hinging at those hips, sending those hips back to the wall behind you. Big deep breath in, back nice and flat. Nice. Switch feet. Left heel goes out in front of us, bringing those palms down to the mat, stretching through that hamstring and that calf of the left foot, bringing the toes down if you need to, flicking them up to point if that feels good. Nice flat back. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And if you need to take any more stretches or you want to do another round of the stretches, please go for it. Thank you very much for joining me on the mat for this short session. It was a sweaty one for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on the mat.